Welcome to Positive Atheism English channel. Today I am going to read out to you regarding the Atheism is the Ray of Hope by Mr. Lavanam. Actually, this was the message of the Indian atheist Lavanam when he spoke to a meeting of humanists in London while traveling around the world promoting a World Atheist Conference which was scheduled in 1980. Lavanam is the director of the Atheist Center Vijayawada, which was founded by his father, the prominent atheist campaigner Gora. Lavanam said, people are struggling to be free from the steel box of religion. He said that atheists have hesitated for separation of church and state, but he pleaded that they should also seek for a separation of religion and culture. He pointed out that Indian immigrants in America have constructed Hindu temples at which he, an atheist, was invited to speak. Members of the audience had told him that they were atheists and secular in outlook, but temples were there to hand on culture to their children. Culture and religion were interwoven. I have no religion, said Lavanam. So, I am one of the most uncultured people on this earth, he said. In England, figures like Charles Bradlaugh and Annie Besant have given dignity and prestige to atheism. We must remember that the past victories, but we must also go forward to make the future better for prosperity. Atheism is a philosophy for the post-religious society, said Lavanam. Man is outgrowing religion and leaving behind religious societies. Religion in society was both black and white and included obstruction of science and progress, but it was no use finding fault with the past. The center of knowledge and activity for religious society is God. Now, atheism changes God-centered knowledge and society to human-centered knowledge and society. Social work need no stem for belief in God. For people who thought human beings were central would feel bound to work for a better society. Lavanam said that he saw Christianity as a religion of trade and imperialism, Islam as a religion of violence and intolerance, Hinduism as a religion of inaction and the caste system, and Buddhism as the religion of non-entity. Expanding this theme, he said that he saw Christian institutions constructing great buildings and trafficking in shares and gold. Under Pope John Paul II, he feared they would revive a European imperial role. Islam, which means peace, brings violence where it spreads. Hundreds have been executed in Iran, possibly including humanists. Hinduism is characterized by superstition, numerology, astrology, and fatalism. It is very ironic that men and gurus are being accepted. This impresses Indians. Even the scientific Westerner has regard for our miracle man and produces a competition to become more superstitious. Hinduism is also the religion of inaction through the concept of karma, according to which all life is fated as a result of a previous life. Social progress is prevented since villagers say it is their fate to be poor, illiterate, and untouchable. However, there is also a strong atheist tradition in India. Hindu philosophy includes an atheist strand, the Sankhya philosophy, and the tradition has been transmitted from ancient times through Buddhism and Jainism. Lavanam spoke of the four pillars of the modern secular movement in India: Gora, M.N. Roy, Periyar Ramaswamy, and Abraham Kovur. Gandhi was, in Lavanam's view, more secular than was often realized in his autobiography. He had made it clear that he did not believe in absolutes and he had advocated separation of religion from politics in India. The Atheist Center was putting positive atheism into practice. The caste system still unfortunately had a social effect in India. Lavanam saw parallels between the survival of the caste system after official disapproval and the survival of racial tension in America after struggles of Martin Luther King and programs to remove racial intolerance. The dynamics of social change are the same worldwide. There is the clash between white and black in the USA, between the Sunni and Shia sects in the Islamic world, between those of caste and the untouchables in India. Everywhere, people are struggling to be human, to be free from the steel box of religion. Cults from India were promoted in Europe and America because anything was thought preferable to atheism. The Orient was seen as an exciting mystery by the Westerner, an excursion from traditional religion but not rejection of religion. Atheism must therefore be a global vision seen to be working on a worldwide scale. Lavanam gave details of the Atheist conference in December and hoped that English people would follow in the steps of Bradlaugh and Besant in their links with India. He gave details of the Atheist Center and thanked British freethinkers and humanists for their contributions to the reconstruction after the devastation of the cyclone in 1977. He described how villagers were afraid to return to their villages without ritual sacrifice to scare away the ghosts and how the Atheist Center had persuaded people back without superstitious incidents. As one project of the center, Lavanam described the atheist study camps where diverse people from professor to illiterates interacted side by side. The Atheist Center was providing training in skills such as printing, offering adult education, and teaching about family planning and mother care for women. They also gave independence and self-respect to people with land use schemes. The reform of criminal groups was another successful activity. The Atheist Center was combating superstition in lively ways. Conjurers and performed the tricks of miracle men and then demonstrated their techniques. A beef and pork function had been organized to challenge Hindu and Muslim eating taboos. Although at first threatened with legal action, it was supported by many untouchables and became a successful event. And here ends the article by Lavanam, and we shall meet with another article in the next episode. Thank you.
For more videos, please subscribe to our Positive Atheism English channel presented by Dr. Samaram Multi-Channel Network, which crossed 20 crore views. Please like, subscribe and share our videos, and for notification of our new videos, please click the bell icon.
Please download Samaram Multi-Channel app and watch your favorite channels from your mobile. App available on Google Play Store and subscribe to the channels.